Hi, today we're going to be going over an example of solving for one variable. So we're going to look how to solve this equation for y. We have negative 8x minus 4y equals negative 16. When we do this, it's going to be similar to what we've been doing with solving equations, except for this time we're not going to get a y equals a single number. We're going to get a whole bunch of stuff on the other side because we have a variable and we can't simplify it down any further. Okay, so we're looking for y, so I'm just going to identify it by drawing a little arrow here so we know what we're looking at. This is the term, this letter here is what we want to stay where it is. We don't want to move that right now. We want to move everything else over here on the same side. Okay, and just like solving an equation, we're going to get rid of whatever's added or subtracted first. So we automatically think that this 4y is being added or subtracted, but this is what we want to stay stationary, so really it's this negative 8x. So since it's a negative 8, we're going to add it. And we're not just going to do the 8 because that x belongs with it. It's all one term, so we're going to add the 8x. And remember, whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. Okay, so now on this side, these 8x's cancel out. And I'm left with not just a 4y, but a negative 4y equals, now, I'm not going to take the negative 16 and add 8 to that and end up with a negative 8x because these are not like terms. This one has an x, this one does not, so I cannot combine them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just write them like 8x minus 16 horizontally here. The reason I'm going to put 8x first is because it's something that, it's a form that we're going to use in the future, so we should get used to it now. So I'm going to take my 8x, and it was positive, so I'm just writing 8x instead of plus 8x, minus 16. Now, I still want to get y all alone by itself. We're almost there. We still have this negative 4 in the way, but it's negative 4 times y, so to undo multiplication, I divide, and I'm trying to get rid of the negative 4, so that's what I'm going to divide by. So now I'm going to do that to everything on the other side, not just the 8 and not just the 16. So these negative 4's cancel out and I end up with y equals. Now I'm going to take 8 and divide it by negative 4, which is going to give me a negative 2. And that 8 had an x with it, so I still got to bring that down. Then I have negative 16 divided by a negative 4. Two negatives make a positive, so I know my answer is going to be positive, so I'm going to put plus. 16 divided by 4 leaves me with 4. So now I have y all by itself. This is how I solved for y, and that's my answer. So hopefully you did really well with it, or you get it now, and I want you to try one on your own. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Here's going to be your problem. You're still going to solve for y, but this time you are going to look at the problem 6x minus y equals 4. So try that on your own with your group now.